One more website that I would like to show you that is very similar to Epios and Castrix is called OSINT Industries. And OSINT Industries is an email and phone number OSINT tool that will check whether a phone number or an email address is registered on over 300 websites. All you have to do just to add the person's email address or phone number, and it's going to check whether the phone number or email address is registered on a certain website, and it's going to show you some information about the registered account. Now, this tool was free before, but right now they have a subscription, so you have to have a subscription in order for you to use this website. But if you work with law enforcement or police, or you are a journalist, then you can get a free access to this tool. Now let me show you their modules. I'm going to go to our modules, and here are the list of websites that it's going to check. So we can see Google, Instagram, and many other websites. And let me click on a certain module or a website. For example, I'm going to click on Airbnb, and here you can see the kind of information that you will get if the email address was registered on Airbnb. You can see their first name, location, phone number, and some other information. Now obviously you will not get the full number. Instead, you're just going to get parts of the phone number, similar to Epios. Alright, so let's test this tool. I'm going to add Rishi Kabra email address like this, and then I'm going to say search. And this is gonna take a while because it's going to search on over 300 websites. Alright, so now we are done. I'm going to scroll down, and here we can see a timeline of the accounts that Rishi Kabra registered on. So I'm going to scroll down, and here we can see the Google reviews, which we already found on Epios. And then I'm going to scroll down, and here we can see that he has a Google account. This is the Google ID number, and it's not an enterprise account, and when was the last time he updated his profile, etc. We can also see that he has a YouTube channel, which is something that we have already gathered before. And we can see that he has a Play Games account, and his name is Superhero, or the title is Superhero. And when was the last time he played? We can see that it was in 2019, and the game that he played was Clash Royale. We can also see his level in this game. We can also see that he has a PixArt account, which is something that we have already found. This as well. And we can see here that he has Notion account. Maybe he uses Notion to write some notes. And we can see that he's registered on Nike Run Club. We can see his first and last name. Now you want to keep in mind that if you have someone's email account and their email doesn't contain their first or last name, then you can use OSINT Industries or any other website like Epios or Castrix to find the first and last name that they use to register on a certain website. So this is going to be very useful. We can also see that he has a Flickr account, GitHub account, Gravity account. These are all information that we have gathered. Then we can scroll down. We can see his Goodreads account, Ask.fm account, and some other information. And we can see that he has a TV Time account with a different profile picture. And if we look at his TV Time account, we can see that he lives in India, and this is his date of birth. We can also see his Dropbox account, and that he used this email to register on Instagram, and his phone number that's linked to his Apple account ends with 16, which is the same number that he linked to Facebook. And he uses this email with Twitter.com, Binance.com, and this website, and these other websites. Now if we scroll down more, we can see in which data breaches this email found, which is something that we have already found in a previous section. Now if you scroll up, you can see a timeline on when was the last time he made a review or created an account, and the first time he created an account on YouTube. In this lecture, we have learned how we can use OSINT Industries to get a lot of information about an email address. And don't forget that if you work with law enforcement or police, or you are a journalist, then you'll get free access to this tool. In a future lecture, I'm going to use the same website to search for a phone number and see what information we are going to get.